Today is Wednesday, September 16th. Back on this day in history, the Great Seal of the United States was used for the first time in 1782. Auto manufacturers Buick and Oldsmobile form a merger that would be renamed General Motors in 1908. The American Legion gains its first ever charter in 1919. A blimp is moored to the Empire State Building in New York in 1931. The Cleveland Browns play their first ever football game in 1950. In 1774, President Gerald Ford announces amnesty for United States Vietnam War deserters. Arnold Schwarzenegger becomes a U.S. citizen in 1983. A year later, in 1984, the show Miami Vice premieres on NBC, ushering in flashing pastels, fast cars, and a memorable soundtrack. All of these happened on this day in history, September 16th.
Any senior wishing to take the SAT at school during the school day on October 14th should check their email for information from Miss Wombo. You must register with Miss Wombo by the end of the school.
I know my palms are starting to sweat, and my palms been sweating since our last. And a glass by Mariah Claywell, and a nice hit by Mariah Claywell.
Mariah Claywell has set a new school record with 387 kills. And she's only a junior. She has another year yet.
Last night in sports, the girls volleyball team got back on track with a 3-set victory over the Union Rockets. Junior Mariah Claywell breaks the school record for career kills with 387, eclipsing the mark previously held by UC alum Maya Malloy. She's on track to reach 500 by the end of the season. Good luck, Mariah. The girls next travel to Blue River tomorrow to play the Lady Vikings.
Next Wednesday, the 23rd, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes will hold their annual See You at the Pool out front of the high school in the morning before classes. Due to COVID situation, there are a few guidelines that attendees are asked to follow. Face coverings are required, social distancing of at least 6 feet between each person. There will be no joining of hands in the prayer this year. No food or beverages will be provided this year. See you at the pool next Wednesday.
New designs and face protection are now available in UC colors and mascot. You can purchase these at the high school or elementary offices during normal business hours from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Thursday, September 17th at 6 p.m. is the district kickoff. There will be food and drinks. FFA members interested in SOAR Camp, the deadline is this Friday. Contact Mr. Smith and Ms. Nunes for more information. The Union City FFA chapter hopes to see you all there.
Hi, I'm Solaris Denny, and I'm here with Mr. Risley, the assistant teacher for Mrs. A, and I'm here to ask you a few questions.
All right.
Okay. First off, why did you decide to become a teacher?
Well, I decided to become a teacher when I thought back on the impacts that my teachers had on me during school, and especially the impacts that my 5th grade teacher had on me when I was in school.
Who inspired you?
As I said, my 5th grade teacher, his name was Mr. Neckers, and I felt like he really inspired me. He gave me a love for English, which is the content area I'm wanting to teach, through just introducing me to books and a love for reading at an early age.
What do you like most about your job?
So far, I would say that I have liked most getting to know all of the students and just kind of getting to get a feel for what the students are interested in and what kind of books they're interested in, what they're interested in outside of class, just kind of getting to have a feel for the students.
And what do you dislike the most?
Well, I would say, I don't know if dislike is the right word, but it's been hard to adjust to the new schedule with all of the things going on in the world right now, and just kind of get used to things along those lines.
What are your hobbies?
Outside of the school, I like reading, I like hanging out with friends, and then I'm also a really big movie buff. I like watching movies a lot.
Movies are great. What other job would you like to do if you couldn't do this?
Well, I think it would be really interesting to work for a publishing firm, maybe as a editor, something along those lines. I think that'd be an interesting job.
What job would you never do?
A job that I would never do. I think that I would have to say I would never want to be a funeral director, because I started off my college career going to school to be a funeral director, and I quickly learned that it was a job that I don't think I would ever want to do.
What are your plans after this year?
After this year, I would like to find a job teaching somewhere, preferably somewhere cold. I'm a big fan of cold weather and like the snow and things along those lines. But I mean, I'd just like to find a place where I feel like I fit well and start teaching there.
Okay, well, those were all of my questions. Thank you
Alright.
for being here,
Thank you.
and have a good day.